What's up guys, it's Jack here. This is a quick input video. This is a little experiment. Just for a little need I need to know. Daniel would like to know it as well. I'm not going to say what it is, just in case it harms anyone, including me. But I would like to know in the comments. I'm going to show you 3 builds in this lovely world we have here. And I want you to rate them. So firstly we have this house here. Why you guys write it in the comments if you're going to write it. I'd like to say my views on it. I think it's quite nice, good structure. It's really simple and the glass is placed quite nice, really symmetrical, which kind of makes it, I don't know, just kind of good to look at really. It's got a nice vibrant colour scheme as well. The leaves kind of make it a bit more vibrant. There's a little problem which I'll change, that these bits aren't connecting, but I think it actually looks quite nice. I don't really like that often, but it looks quite nice. So overall I'd rate it quite high. Obviously it's quite simple, so it can't get too much of a high rating, but I think it's quite nice. I'm going to move on to the next build, which is quite a bit further away. Just going to run all the way over here. So this compound here, with the spruce going around it and the cobblestone, it's like a rustic type of build. It's quite a design build, so we've got a lot of designing in the build. And we're counting this entire area as well, so all the leaves around it. This is out of 10 by the way. I'll show you the inside of this one, because it's not, I don't know why I went inside. But count this entire, don't count me falling in the water. But this entire area, and while you guys write it down, I'll quickly share my thoughts with you. I think it's quite nice. It's really small. I'd maybe want a bit bigger. I guess the person could have been going for like a different type of a feel when you go inside the house, like a little cozy feel, I guess, for Christmas, because it's Christmas soon. The path could be changed a bit. Good design. I'll quickly show you this end portal, this end thing here, enchantment table. No, I call it the end. But it's really like kind of, I don't know, mystical, I guess you could say. Good lily pads, nice little river, kind of looks nice with the cottage type of thing. Sort of like a medieval rustic cottage, I guess you could call it that. And then you've got a little blacksmith over there, which looks quite nice because they're built out of the same materials. But yeah, it's quite a nice area. We're going to go on to the last build now, which I'm going to show you it from the back, just so you can get the full view of it. With the 2 builds, I think they look equally as good from the back. So this is the back of this one. I won't say anything just yet. You take it in. Maybe I'll get all the interesting points which might make you think about some things, good or bad. There's no real more interesting points with the other 2 builds, as much as there is with this one. But we'll go on the front now. So it's quite big, this one. It's probably the biggest build in the entire world, if not it's a mob spawner. So it's quite a massive build. Okay, so I'll give you guys my input. I think, to be honest, I'll tell you what this build is. The other 2 are houses, the court. I think the court is a very big use of space that really didn't need to be used that much. There's no general theme in the build, and these corners do look a bit pointy and a bit like thick on the inside, I guess you could say. The pillars, is basically a big cube with a little line around it. Second line here and then top line up there. There's not much light except for these lanterns that are here. The base is just a block of cobblestone, as in that build there was like nice cobblestone that was placed all around it, and the stairs which look quite nice. I'll try and get a view from over here. You can see it a bit there. If you look over by the lantern, it's quite that. With that house over there, you've got like a nice little cobblestone bit with like some bits around it, so it doesn't look a bit plain. This wall here is a bit plain, if I'm honest. You've got a strip of cobblestone which could look nice if there was maybe some small pattern or design that got put on there, or some detail. Could have looked nice either way. Looks really plain, if I'm honest. There's no sense of randomness in the build, as in it's all kind of meant to be a bit perfect, as in it's all like just built to perfection, as in it's not perfect but it's meant to look perfect. Also, I think the build on the outside is a bit messy, as in we've got this whole strip of cobblestone here with just kind of, it looks as if the cobblestone here was just placed at random, and then it's just been like, oh, I found the design, I'll just keep this, and they kind of just settled for this, which I personally think is a bit wrong. I think the build could look a bit nicer. If they were trying to go for a theme, it'd be more medieval, which with a courthouse I wouldn't really say that's what you would see very often, and they don't really look good in real life anyway, medieval courthouses. So I would have gone, personally, I know someone else in this world would have probably gone with a nice, or like a wooden kind of looking one that isn't too realistic and more like it's meant to be good in Minecraft and just in Minecraft. Maybe stone bricks, that's quite a good use for courthouses. Like it's really meant to fit in Minecraft. The walls are very plain, they've just got this spruce block which don't really contrast. I'd say the only contrast that's there is probably the cobblestone to the spruce, but that's really it, if I'm honest. The main walls themselves are very straight. There's none that kind of poke out or no sort of design there, which makes it kind of boring. And for the size, I think a courthouse doesn't need to be this big. And for the target audience, the people you're going for, to make this look nice, you really want a build that's going to fit with the world. So that's going to be a build that's going to sort of, how you say, kind of, how do I explain this? It kind of works, but looks really nice, and it works well. Because I know this world was meant to be a world that has really good looking builds, and builds that can be improved on, but it also works, such as a good explanation is a sheriff's office. I think it looks really nice, really old style theme, with the cracked stone around the edges, the nice base again. The house and sheriff's office was built by the same person, very good builder. You've got the dark oak, you've got the spruce here. The spruce is just part of the fences, it's not meant to look good with this build, but it can, and I think it kind of does actually. They said they were going to change the glass, so the glass will be changed to iron bars, which kind of look nice. Inside the sheriff's office, it's a little bit cramped and could probably maybe have a little bit of a redesign in here. Got some seats for waiting. Probably nobody waiting in them, it's just more for like the aesthetic really. Up here you've got nice iron bars that really kind of make it like feel like a bit of a homey place for the sheriff. You've got all his armour, maybe like some clothes, like a cap or something he might want to wear, I don't know. Got his bed just in case he wants to spend the night here. And I think the perfect part of the build is the soul torches, all these like different places to see in this underground place here. It's a really nice build if I'm honest, but I won't go too in depth with this one, unless you guys want me to. But I won't go too in depth with that, unless I get 400,000 likes. No. I'll get one like. You already know one like. But anyway, this build, if you just look at the two builds, this build has no detail. This is my true honest opinion. There's no detail. There's no kind of randomness in the build. It looks really messy with these corners, as if they just found a design. They were like, "Yep, I like this," and then they built it, which I could see happen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave some rankings of first, second and third, maybe some, I don't know, ratings. out of 10, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.